Hello bestie, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited because this video is one video that I've been wanting to do for the longest time, but I've just kind of been waiting, and I'm glad I waited because today I'm going to talk to you about all of the camera lenses that I own, all of my cameras, all of that fun stuff. So if you're into cameras, if you're trying to get yourself a camera, if you're unsure which camera or which camera lens to buy, I really hope that this video helps you, because back when I was trying to figure out what camera setup works for me for what I want to do, I was going down a rabbit hole of watching a whole bunch of different videos about different camera equipment, what I should get, what not to get, and I really hope that this helps you if you're in that process right now or you're just curious what I have. Everything is basically in this camera bag. That's not even a camera bag. This is literally a cosmetics bag, but I use this for all of my camera equipment. The only one that's not in there is this one, and obviously like what I'm filming on right now. But I'm very excited. So let's dive on into what I own and what camera equipment is like the best and that you should get. So in case you do or you don't follow me on Instagram, a lot of the pictures that I take, probably like 98% of all of the pictures or like content that you see on my Instagram has been shot on this camera right here. This is my Sony a6000. This is my like first true love. I've been able to capture all of my photos, all of my content with this camera and with this lens. So literally, if you've followed me on Instagram, this is the one camera that you like are getting all that content from. So like I said, Sony a6000. I don't have the newest whatever Sony camera is out there right now, because honestly this does it for me and I don't need to really upgrade my actual body, but I will be buying lenses here and there, and we're going to talk about that more later in this video. But this camera is what I call like my photography camera. I shoot all of my photos on here. If my boyfriend takes pictures of me, it's with this camera. I love it. And with this lens, this is the Sigma 30mm 1.4 like lens. But for some case, I may want a like wider shot, and that's where this lens comes in handy. This is my Sigma 16mm 1.4 lens. Essentially, this is just gonna help you get like a little bit further away angles, to get more of like a full body shot. And then this is just like a side-by-side comparison if you're wondering like how big or how thick or how similar these camera lenses look like. This is kind of like a side-by-side. Obviously the 16mm is bigger than the 30mm, but they get the job done. This is for wide shots. This is just for your basic like portrait. I've done some far away shots with this, not gonna lie, and I just love it. I love what this like all around. If I were to recommend a camera lens, will be this one, because I'm obsessed with just the versatility within this little thing. Like this little guy gets the job done. But if I just want to get like a little bit of like a wider shot or like a building, I will go ahead and gravitate towards this one because I'm just used to it. It's a 16mm. And besides that, I have this camera lens. I don't really look for this one anymore because this is definitely more of like a detail shot like lens. This is the, hold on one second. This is the Sony 50 1.8 lens. And I love this lens because this is one of the lenses that I bought with my own money. So it definitely has a special place in my heart, but this is definitely closer, obviously, than the 30mm. So this one definitely I would not really gravitate to that much, but I still have it because memories. If you do purchase a Sony camera, it's more likely than none you will be getting their kit lens. This is what the kit lens looks like. This is just your standard like lens for cameras. Nothing too crazy. Obviously it'll get the job done, but I don't really use this lens at all, but I obviously still have it. It's a good lens if you like just got the camera and it comes with a kit lens. Like it will get the job done until you're able to upgrade. And then when I got my Sony a6000, it also came with this really jumbotron of a lens. This is the Sony 4.5 to 6.3 55 to 210 lens. And when I'm telling you this is a jumbotron, because yeah. And this is one of my newer lenses that I got. I specifically got this for the camera that I'm recording on right now. And this is the Sony G 1.4 15G lens. It's a good lens. I use this for my vlogs that you saw when I first started coming out with more content. This year in 2023, I was filming it on this camera because my new vlogging camera shoots in 4K, so I wanted to get a lens that really optimized that quality and that didn't belittle it. So this is what that lens looks like. You probably didn't notice that I currently have a new setup for my camera, and I got a brand new lens literally yesterday, but I will go ahead and tell you what the camera lens is called. I wanted to get a lens that would allow me to film a wider shot for my vlogging channel, for being able to vlog, being out and about if I'm out with friends. I feel like none of these lenses really gave me the ability to have this wide of a lens, like ability, and literally if I hold it in my arm, you still get to see a lot behind me. I'm gonna go ahead and do another video kind of comparing this with like other setups that I've had in the past, but honestly, we'll wait for that video, probably be uploaded after this one that you're watching right now. But honestly, I'm obsessed with this setup, so I wanted to make sure that I told you about it. If you're trying to find a good setup for a vlogging channel, or if you just want to be able to like film your vlogs, it is a little bit more expensive. I feel like this lens and this lens that I previously talked to you about are two of the most expensive lenses that I've gotten. This lens, which is the first one I showed you, that's my like photography all around like favorite lens for my Sony a6000, is a little bit more inexpensive. I think I got it for like $300 something versus this one is literally double the price. So the camera lens that I'm filming on right now that I honestly think is gonna be my vlogging setup from here on out, honestly, this is literally what I've been searching for forever since I started YouTube. This lens is called the Sony SEL 10 to 18 millimeter wide angle zoom lens. I got a renewed version, which is probably just like a little bit of a cheaper version. Originally, the price of this lens is $898, but I got it on Amazon for $648. So I definitely got it for a little bit of like a cheaper price. All of the lenses that I talked to you about in this video, I all purchased from Amazon, and like I had no questions, doubts, or hesitations as to like if I should get it from Amazon, because I knew that Amazon would give me good quality stuff. And they did. I've had all of these lenses for years, except this one I just recently got, and obviously the one that I'm filming on, but these three are amazing. Obviously all have different uses and like benefits to them, so that's why I definitely wanted to sit down and talk to you about kind of like what I already own, what I use them for, and all of that jazz, because I feel like going into wanting to buy a camera setup, like camera lens, camera like body, can be really hard, but I hope that this video helps. I will go ahead and make another video talking about my vlogging setup and what that looks like, comparing my vlogging setup with my brand new setup that I'm obsessed with versus all of these other lenses on. I will actually try them on. Be sure that you subscribe and that you stay on the lookout for the next video that I'm going to do talking about my vlogging setup. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!